Outside of that, my first real sales gig was at like 11 years old, 12 years old. My parents have been major supporters and members of the NRA since I can think, right? All the way back, right? And we're in Illinois too, right? So it's like, you know, that little bit of red and all that blue, right? And we'd go down to Elgin every year, twice a year for the NRA banquet dinners, and they're massive, dude. Like they give away on raffles and shit, like fucking full on machine gun, like awesome shit. And I'm like, dude, and that's where my pistol actually, my pistol next to my bed is a 9mm Beretta. That's where that came from. That was a one of 1,000, one of 500 made of a gold plated yada yada. It's a badass pistol. But it's also the 9mm Beretta, which is what I train people on. So it's like my weapon, right? It's the Marine Corps issue weapon, right? Anyway, that was the first place that I ever was put on to selling or anything like that. My mom was like, "Hey, do you want to make $100?" And this is way back then. I was like, "Hell yeah, I want to make $100, right?" I'm 12, right? I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" I was like, "You know how many Legos I could buy with that?" Anyway, and I was like, "Hell yeah!" I didn't want to just sit there. And it's always a prime rib dinner. That's my stepdad's favorite shit. That's why he was there, right? And so that's what they would do is they would sit me at a table next to a big ass fucking Barrett 50 cal and be like, "You're over this auction right now." And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, your goal is to get as many people to put $100 bill into this bucket as possible, right? And then you're gonna call them up here and you're gonna call the name." And I was like, "Okay." I was sold out of tickets in about 10 minutes. Now, it was a Barrett 50 cal, and it was a pretty easy sale, but there was other really cool shit around there too. And not everybody has $100, so I was in there just peddling. I was like, I'd go over to other people's things, and I'm like, "Man, that's cool, but that 50 cal looks way better, right?" Like, and then they go over there, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm Eric." Like, like, yeah. Look, it did it again. It did it again.
There has to be like some